Welcome back to an episode of We Are Again, next to another ancestor tree. We're not going to talk to it because it only talks to elves. Little racist. But look at that. There are an awful lot of dead elves, awful lot of traps. We may not even die because of that. Like, look at that. Wasn't there a ladder a moment ago? That's kind of weird. How am I going to get down there? Okay. Not this way then. Not this way. The main idea is actually to get somewhere into this compartment, whatever this is, and cross this death line there. Actually, wait. Wait. Why can't I reach that?
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Oh, you can destroy ladders. Oh, that's cheat. You can destroy ladders. You got to be kidding me. That changes things. That changes things a lot. Oh no, that was stupid. I just healed myself. You don't heal yourself as an undead. Not like this, at least. Oh, wait. Okay, so there's tons of live wood, tons of poison. How do you get rid of poison? I could try to electrocute it. I could try to burn it. I think burning it would be the easiest of solutions, because once you do, then it's just done for. Everybody's happy, in a way. It just hurts once. A little bit. But at least you're done for. Right. Let's see. Want to explore all of the southern part here. Yeah, there are a few more mushrooms to pick. Let's take those. But the fact that you can actually destroy ladders makes... Oh, it makes such a nice strategy. Like, if you don't have any mobility abilities, you're just screwed, right? If the enemy can't jump or can't do anything else, then the only way for them to reach you, if they are melee or something, would be to use jump abilities. And that would mean they lose another action point or whatnot. And put them on cooldown. That's a nice way to force the enemy's hand. Destroying ladders. And yeah, yourself... Actually, you need to have the high ground, and then you need to fight from up there. Destroy the ladders. This is why ladders have health. Wow. Okay. Never noticed that. It's just so insane. Really interesting strategy. And there's Mupper. Mupper has nothing on it. Good. Let's talk to him first.
Get away from me, you lone wolf tosser.
Tell me you're no lone wolf.
Likely story, wolf. Go on. Piss off.
Tell him to watch his mouth.
Else what? You lone wolves kick the shite out of me and send me into an accursed minefield where my cart gets blown up and I get killed, and all you can do is laugh. What could you possibly do that's worse than that?
Well, tell him he's lucky you don't show him what you could do, yes.
Likely story, wolf. Go on.
Piss off, yes. We got that much.
I see a trap nearby.
I don't see any traps anywhere. Okay, let me just move this thing a little to the side. Bollocks. Okay. Oh wait, what? Cursed fire? Why is it cursed? Huh.
The ghostly elf stands protectively over his corpse, eyes darting across the minefield. His gaze never quite falls on you.
Reach into his mind.
You are a warrior, proud and true. You saw your people die as the death fog consumed the forest. You heard them scream and then fall silent. You came for revenge, and you found your own death.
We're not going to consume anyone here. Good. But it's actually kind of strange, right? If you have this source regeneration ability with a bedroll, then you don't need to consume spirits. But if you don't consume spirits, or if you don't walk into source puddles, there's no way for you to regenerate source on the go. So it's kind of a mechanic that completely stops functioning, and that has an interesting effect on the way you play. If you want to use source abilities, that is. Only problem, source abilities aren't really that good compared to like normal stuff. You gotta be kidding me. And then here we got ourselves a wee bit of loot. Oh, nice. A rain scroll and a wee bit more gold. Perfect. What about you?
Well, hello there. Fine day for a walkabout, don't you think?
Take a moment to appreciate the clean air and sunshine. Tell them it's a fine day indeed.
You enjoy it now, here? Never know when you might end up like me. Then your imagination will have to do you. Best of luck to you. You have yourself a pleasant day now, here.
Well, can you tell me anything about that place?
Sure as Mama Morris died of a toilet spider. Only oversaw the place for dang near 50 years after all. Now in my day, we were a proper mill turning around half a ton of timber by the day. No mean feat for an operation this size, I tell you. Had to shut her after the last of the elf raids, though. They were brutal. Can't say I blame them, what with how quick we were turning over those trees of theirs. But a fellow's gotta make a living, you know?
Tell him that cutting down ancestor trees is a terrible crime. Well, the whole crime business is a bit different. It's a crime at the elven side, not for the humans. There is the problem. Tell him your ship is made of live wood. Perhaps the lumber came from this very mill. Ask if he knows anything about the mill's current occupants.
Not much, no. Never met him myself. I do know they rigged this place to holy high heaven just after settling in, though. Some folks are very private.
Were you killed by elves, though?
Me? Oh no, sock spider.
Tell him that cutting down ancestor tree. Yeah, definitely a huge crime.
To an elf, maybe. To me, it meant food on the table and enough gold to pay the doctor. Never know when a hot spider will get you.
Yeah, and the spiders. But yeah, about the whole lifewood boat.
Oh, I doubt it. We mostly supplied the Divine Order, see? They couldn't get enough of the stuff. Bye now.
Exactly. And the Divine Order got this boat. Interesting. There's another dead elf around. Uh-oh. Oh! It's the stones. You get to be kidding me. It's the stones. Right. Thankfully there's nothing else in there. Let's talk to the elf.
The spirit stands with her feet apart, arms at her sides, palms up. She appears to be chanting something, perhaps a prayer to the sky, but you hear nothing.
Let's touch the minds.
You are a dancer, a lover, a jester. But then the death fog takes the forest and all you know is gone. The screams of your people echo in your heart. You become a warrior. You die fighting, all play forgotten.
How sad is that? Huh. That is what war usually does to people. Brings in the bad of them.
Ahead. They don't look friendly.
Okay, Pigsbane, a Naptooth, and an elderly mage, and a Deadeye. Who else we got? We got Firewater. So, I am counting 5 people. That's probably far more than that, but they just took over the sawmill. They're not part of the sawmill. They're just some mercenaries trying to get along or whatnot. Definitely weird. Did I... Wait a minute, let's get this loot here. Before it blows into bits. There we go. Nice. Anything in there? Nothing. Nothing. Ah, nice. It doesn't explode. Thank goodness. So, what about this dead elf then?
The elf spirit seizes you by the shoulders, but you feel nothing. His eyes are panicked, and he appears to be shouting something, but you can't hear him. He screams on, but with another's voice. An elven child, in terror and in pain. The fog, the fog, the fog! Those screams will never leave you, even after your death.
Now the big question is, does the whole, like, consuming spirits thing put them to ease, or do they just disappear and get completely obliterated if you do so? Not quite sure. Consume corpse to gain a source point, or steal a source point from a living creature. Questions upon questions upon questions. Now, let's see.
This is blasphemy! Don't look, Quirkus! The forest will reclaim this hellscape when the time comes.
Ah, nice, finally.
Impressive work getting past our defenses. Now turn around and see if you have the same luck going the other way.
Well, that's what lone wolves are doing out here in the back end of nowhere.
Strategic waiting. Don't remember inviting you, though.
Warn the guards to stand down. You don't want trouble. Yes. Flash the lone wolf's mark taken from Baron Levere's Separ.
He peers at it, then sheaths his weapon.
Thank goodness it works.
Well, why didn't you say? In you go, and welcome. Roost is upstairs if you want him. Welcome.
Okay. We got it in a peaceful manner, at least.
The spirit turns to meet your gaze. You swear you can feel your bones crack from a rush of heat, and you hear screaming, the agonizing cries of people burning alive. The spirit, mute, holds out his hand towards you, palm upwards in supplication, his eyes pleading. With a blast, the heat surrounds you. Flames dance across your vision, and the screaming seems to fill your very existence. And for a moment, you are the spirit before you. Your name is Syrus Oates, and you are in a tavern with your friends. But someone has barred the exits and set the place afire, and you know that it's your fault. Your friends scream for help that will not come. You know that outside stands the lone wolf Pigsbane, and that he was paid to kill you. You know Pigsbane listens for your screams. All you can do is die proud. Your name is Syrus Oates, and you will not scream. Your skull warms. The roar of the flames drowns the screams. Syrus Oates begins to burn. He does not scream. You're sure your bones may crumble to ash. Syrus Oates bares his teeth as his lips are burned away, but he does not scream. The heat seeps into every crevice between your bones. You haven't breathed in what seems like hours. You desperately want to scream, but Syrus Oates did not scream.
Wow. We could either release the spirit hand right now, or we could scream. Wow, that is, ooh. Do we release it or do we not?
Your mouth opens wide, and you scream in horror, but no sound comes. The blackened bones that once were Syrus Oates opens its mouth and starts to laugh. Then he releases your hand, and you fall backwards, spinning, burning into the abyss, falling forever into your own soundless scream.
Whoa. Well, that happened.
Do I smell smoke?
Yes.
Heat, burning flesh, the screams of the dying.
Okay. So we got ourselves a tavern that was burned to the ground. I don't see any taverns near here. Most of them are somewhat damaged. What did they do in this sawmill? Weird.
Mind yourself.
Compliment his work on Syrus Oates.
What do you know about Sirius Oates?
Oh, he's no serious. Syrus. Lion say you knew him in life. He was proud peacock of a man. Needed to be, but nah. Tell him his spirit is standing just over there. So you heard the story of how he died? No.
The guard's face blanches, then returns to color. He looks you quickly from head to foot, the faintest flicker of uneasiness in his face.
Won't you move along?
Well, at least now you know.
You made it past the traps, fair enough. But you still better step carefully, stranger, or I'll tear your throat out with me teeth.
What are you? A wolf or something? Noticing that he is not haunted by a ghost, warn him that killing may not be as much fun as he thinks it'll be. Admit you've never tried that. Ask if it's even possible. Anyway, let's go with number 1. That's an interesting one.
I've killed.
Oh? I doubt that.
I killed an elf in that last raid for one. Big brute of a moss muncher. Took her down as she ran away. I'll kill a godwoken next if I can.
Tell him you came across such an elf on your way in. She was merely wounded.
I saw her fall. She was done. Now get out my face.
Interesting.
He nods agreed.
The Elven Spirit. Okay, it must be in here. I have to look around for... Ooh. There's a spirit log. What about that?
A ghostly aura shrouds the log, along with a penetrating icy cold. Bitter cold shoots up your fingertips, through your arm, shoulder, neck, and into your brain. Your whole body contracts with the aching freeze, and a voice sounds inside of you.
See what I see. Feel what I feel. Look down.
Do as the voice says and look down.
Where your feet should be, you see great gnarled roots disappearing to a mossy forest floor. As this log once was, you are an ancestor tree. As you examine yourself, you see the top of a small elven child's head as she approaches. She wraps her arms around you and rests her head against your great trunk.
Let's remember.
You pass her a memory. Once, you were her father. You pass her the softness you remember of her chubby cheeks. You pass her the warmth between you when you curled back to sleep. A tear trickles from the child's eye and onto your bark. She whispers that she loves you. She says she will come back tomorrow.
You see?
The child departs, and night falls. You hear voices and the dull thud of axes. A human approaches you and pats your trunk. He raises his axe and...
You see?
You lie in pieces on the forest floor. Rough hands toss you into a cart and haul you away.
You see? You see what he does to me. You see he takes me from my life. You see he cuts me into parts. You make him pay.
Somewhere to find that culprit. Spirit, you're terribly sorry for the fate that it suffered, but you haven't come here to exact revenge. Absolutely. Okay, wait a minute. We could either go with number 1, ask him where to find him, but maybe we can combine this.
His bones lie buried in our sacred soil, but his spirit remains. Find him. Take from him what he takes from me. I show you where. Find him. I find peace then. I find peace when he is gone.
Interesting. The first quest you have gotten from a spirit log, by the way. Not the log as in a logbook or something, but the log as in something made out of, well, it's not made out of wood, it is wood.
A thin, grim man carefully sands the end of a beautiful, unpolished longbow. He studiously avoids looking up as you approach.
Mind your way, sir.
Tell me he doesn't have the bearing of a lone wolf.
He looks from the ground to the bow and continues sanding.
Suppose I don't. I'm no assassin, just a fletcher. Roost heard about my work and invited me to work here.
He blows a dusting of wood dust off the bow.
Feller doesn't ignore an invitation from Roost and Lon, does he?
Admire the bow. Ask if he has other supplies.
I'm not supposed to be trading with the other guests. Roost's orders.
Well, you're definitely as good as one of them. Let's go with number 3.
Fine, just please be discreet. I'm very much at Roost's mercy while I'm here.
So, what do we got? Of course, we got some Huntsman skill books that I should actually just keep for keepsake. Some nice crossbows. What about that? Finesse. Everything in here is full of finesse. Constitution, warfare, arrow thatcher. Nice mix. Do we need the rest? No. Let's take our leave. Actually, I could just steal from this dude.
He laughs and puts another fletching feather in his cap.
Okay.
A thin, grim man.
Did we actually got on his bad side now? Let's see. I think so. I think so.
On your way, sir.
Alright, anyway. We got the good stuff. Let's see. That one goes to me. That's crafting related. That one can be sold. And that's a feint thing. That's a feint thing again. Where'd that weapon go? Oh.
Oh, it's...
He stopped me red-handed. Okay. That's why. Right. So what do we have here? Fire wand. Nice. Critical damage seems to be a bit higher. What is this? Interesting one. Interesting one. 33. No. Wait a minute. Wasn't it at 55 just a moment ago? Okay, something is definitely weird. Weird indeed. But this one can kind of be sold. Let's move this to the red ribbons. Yeah, I'm not going to keep that. Let's just move this out. So, let's auto sword and get away from the Fletcher, just in case. Oh. Let's get up here then. Who is this?
An elderly mage glowers at the lone wolf sentry, muttering wordlessly.
Hello there.
He jerks his head to look at you, but says nothing. Then he opens his mouth, and you can clearly see the tip of a crossbow bolt protruding from the back of his throat.
Ooh, that may hurt a little bit. Reach out and stick your finger in his mouth and make as if to grip the bolt and pull.
The spirit clutches his mouth in shock, and then realizes what has happened. He removes his hands, and the crossbow bolt is gone. He can speak once more, if painfully.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ask him if there's anything more we can do.
He turns and points at the lone wolf sharpshooter.
Kill him.
That seems to be a bit of an angry response. Is there more?
He points his finger.
Kill.
Okay, so the Deadeye was the fellow.
The sharpshooter turns from his silent watch over the mill and its approaches, and holds you in a steady regard.
Oh, look at that. Deadeye signature crossbow. That's a good one. Are we gonna kill him? Not now. Or do we? We found our way into the mill. Sure. Hero's rest. We found the dead hero Bromley's treasure. Okay, that's that. Eye for an eye. The Sawmill, the spirit of a mage murdered by the lone wolves, asked us to avenge him. Press ganged. The talented Fletcher Corbin was kidnapped. Kidnapped? Okay. Spirit of Lightwood Log seeks revenge again. Future of Elvendom. Scions are chosen to carry We need to safeguard that. Good. Right. So Corbin needs to be secured, and the lone wolf Deadeye needs to be killed. Then there's also something else up here. There's probably another marker, I don't know where. Sawmill overseer. Wait, what? Was it the... Why do we need to talk to the Sawmill overseer now? Why is that one so special? Wait a minute. I need to check that real quick. Why is Sawmill overseer special now? Let me just... Come on. Why is Fane not coming? There we go. Nah, that's the Mupper dude.
Ah, so very nice to see you again. Hope you're enjoying this gorgeous weather. You look like you deserve it.
Oh, that's the Axeman. Okay, tell me he was sent to find him by the ancestor tree.
You can talk to him?
Dude, you're a spirit.
Odd. What interesting. Did the tree have a message for me?
Well, doesn't he know that ancestor trees carry within them the spirits of real, living people? Tell him the tree sent you here for vengeance. When you cut it down, he stole its life and separated it from its child. Ooh. Okay. Definitely number one. Let's try to give him more knowledge.
What now? Hey, kiddo, you're talking crazy. It's a tree, not a person. Even if it used to be a person, it ain't anymore. You been licking tree toads?
Well...
Ah, so very nice to see you. Odd. What did the tree have a message for me?
Well, definitely the vengeance thing.
What now? Hey, kiddo, you're talking crazy. It's a tree, not a person. You been licking tree toads?
Interesting way of reacting to that, though. How will we solve that problem? How could we solve that problem? Only we can help it. It's not... You don't help anybody with revenge. And shouldn't a live-wood tree, like... Or like an ancestor tree know that better than anyone else? Definitely a tricky situation. Like, we could just consume him, make him go kaput, and the whole thing would be done for. But,
He remains.
oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What if we were to consume both of them? Just because.
You know.
What's that?
Your living is nothing if you're unhappy.
Never knew you to be sentimental.
Logical, not sentimental. Unhappy people are sloppy, unreliable.
Interesting way of looking at it. Alright, let's just talk to the other fellows up here just in case. I want to at least finish with these folks. Am I going to consume the Four Master or not? Not quite sure. Not quite sure. Who is this one? Engrym.
The spirit of a woman locks her gaze on the lone wolf sentry.
Say my name, you son of a sow! Edie Engrym! Say it! Say my name!
And then you are her. You are the young woman Edie Engrym, seduced by a boy. But to become a lone wolf, he had to pass a test. He had to murder the woman he loved.
Dude.
He passed the test, and you were murdered. And all the time you knew him, he never spoke your name.
Wow. Ta-da, you'll see what you can do.
She turns to look at you at last.
I was Edie Engrym. My killer should be made to speak my name.
Okay. Let's see, maybe we can at least solve one quest here.
He draws his wands.
Oh, Firewater staff. Nice. It's more a fire staff if you think about it. It's not a firewater stuff, it's firewater stuff because this dude is called Firewater. Constitution power grenade. It's a nice one, but I'm not really a staff user, just saying.
You're in my space, stranger. Feel free to leave it.
Well, tell him to put his twigs away. Well, we could definitely do that.
Light crackles along the wands in a display of potential power. Point made. He gives you a stern look, then turns back to his watch.
Do you know any Edie Engrym?
Suddenly he's interested. Suddenly he's on edge.
Who are you to her? Father? Son? Brother? Lover? If you're looking for revenge, you won't find it here.
Ask him to do you a simple favor. Speak the woman's name.
He leans forward and growls.
No.
And push no further, or we shall have a problem.
Oh, why is the name all of a sudden so difficult to speak? Are you a demon? Lean close to his face and whisper, he already has a problem. Tell him you know what he did, and there's a chance to atone. You should take it.
He considers and comes to the conclusion that it's not worth his while resisting.
Hells, forget it.
Mark the big bad lone wolf. Can't say his dead girlfriend's name. Come on.
His eyes narrow, and one yellow molar appears as he begins to sneer.
Edie Engrym. She was always at her most beautiful when she was angry.
A smile spreads across his face.
She'll be waiting for me in the halls, and she's gonna be pissed.
If she would, she was probably going to murder him again. Holy crap, how can he be so self-centered? Okay. But yeah, that's a typical problem of people, usually.
Then turn. The spirit of a woman locks her gaze on the lone wolf sentry.
I hope it burns your tongue to say my name! Don't think yourself atoned for what you did, lone wolf. But me, I'm free of you now. To the halls I'll go.
Okay, bye-bye.
She turns and looks you in the eye. Then she dips her head in thanks and leaves.
Interesting. A nice way of getting a little bit of experience. I'm so close to leveling up. Get that back. Only thing I need to do is, like, I don't know, maybe consume a this other spirit or whatnot, but I'm not gonna do that. Right. This right here is where we are going to end it, because there's an awful lot of quests, an awful lot of spirits, and that's actually very interesting. This is an area where there are an awful lot of spirits with problems with people, and have killed them. There's an awful lot of death happening here, but this is the only place where the spirits are right next to the people they got killed by. That's a strange bit. Whatever. Let's end the episode, as I said. Until next time then, like and subscribe, and ta-ta.